make their way back around. All right, Brandon on the toes. Chris Gray and Craig Neat.
First. Second. Fifth. Third. Second. Sixth. Second. Seventh. First. Fourth. Seventh. After 45 seconds, the top drivers are Chris Gray, with a 21-lap 5:07.3 pace with 2 laps, Tim Bryant, with a 21-lap 5:08.5 pace with 2 laps, and Jimmy Ramsey, with a 21-lap 5:11.2 pace with 2 laps. Fifth. Second. First. Sixth. First. Fifth. Seventh. Fourth. Third. Second. First. Sixth. Fifth. Fourth. Second. Third. First. Seventh. Sixth. Fourth. After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Chris Gray, with a 22-lap 5:06.4 pace with 5 laps, Jimmy Ramsey, with a 21-lap 5:0.6 pace with 5 laps, and Tim Bryant, with a 21-lap 5:09.7 pace with 5 laps. Second. Third. First. Fifth. Seventh. Sixth. Fourth. Second. Third. First. Fifth. Seventh. Fifth. Fourth. Second. First. Fourth. Sixth. Third. Seventh. First. After 2 minutes 15 seconds, the top drivers are Chris Gray, with a 22-lap 5:03.8 pace with 9 laps, Jimmy Ramsey, with a 22-lap 5:08.9 pace with 8 laps, and Craig Neat, with a 20-lap 5:01.2 pace with 8 laps. Second. Fourth. Sixth. First. Fourth. Second. Seventh. Third. Fifth. First. Sixth. Second. Fourth. Seventh. Fourth. Third. First. Sixth. 2 minutes left. Second. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Chris Gray, with a 22-lap 5:03.8 pace with 12 laps, Jimmy Ramsey, with a 21-lap 5:03 flat pace with 12 laps, and Tim Bryant, with a 20-lap 5:02 flat pace with 11 laps.
140 remaining. Chris Gray up top again, 22.502.
First. Second. Fourth. Sixth. Third.
Jimmy 21.502.
First.
Tim 25 flat. Craig Neat 25.05. Brandon C 25.08. John 19.502 and Nicholas 17.502.
Fifth. Third. Seventh. Second. Sixth. After 3 minutes 46 seconds, the top drivers are Chris Gray, with a 22-lap 5:0.7 pace with 15 laps, Jimmy Ramsey, with a 21-lap 5:0.6 pace with 15 laps, and Tim Bryant, with a 20-lap 5:05.5 pace with 14 laps. Fourth. First. Fifth. Second. Fourth. Seventh. Sixth. Third. First. Fourth. Second. Sixth. First. Seventh. Fourth. Third. Second. First. After 4 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Chris Gray, with a 22-lap 5:0.7 pace with 19 laps, Jimmy Ramsey, with a 21-lap 5:04.2 pace with, and Tim Bryant, with a 20-lap 5:04.8 pace with 17 laps. Fourth. Sixth. Seventh. Third. Fifth. First. second, fourth, sixth, fifth, third, first, seventh, second, sixth, fourth. Fourth, Brandon C. done with a 20 lap 5:07.5 result. First, Chris Gray done with a 22 lap 5:0.2 result. Third, Tim Reed done with a 20 lap 5:05.3 result. Seventh, Nicholas 1 Kincaid done with a 17 lap 5:07.5 result. Ramsey done with a 21 lap 5:10 flat result. Sixth, John Newman done with a 20 lap 5:14.6 result. All drivers are finished. Fifth, Craig Neat done with a 20 lap 5:08.7 result.
Chris, gonna take the round. 22.5 flat.
The race is completed. Currently up, race number 4. 2WD Buggy 17.5T. E2 of 2. Race order is: Car 1 Connor Hawkins. Car 2 Mikey. Car 3 Bill Conway. Car 4 Craig Fuller. Car 5 Brandon Vandewater. Car 6 Mike Gray. Car 7 Pete Ryan. Car 8 Ryan D. Marshals are: Car 1 Brandon C. Car 3 Tim Brewitt. Car 4 Jimmy Ramsey. Car 5 Nicholas 1 Kincaid. Car 6 Chris Gray. Car 7 Craig Neat.
Alright, I got all my marshals. I got everybody checked in. On the tune's gonna be Connor. Are you ready when I call your name? Good luck. Mikey, Bill Conway, Craig, Brandon Vanderwater, Mike, Pete, and Ryan D.
First, second, fourth, sixth, fourth, seventh, first, fourth, fifth, fourth, seventh, fourth, first, eighth, seventh, second. After 45 seconds, the top drivers are Connor Hawkins, with a 23 lap 5:12.5 pace with 3 laps, Mikey, with a 22 lap 5:01 flat pace with 3 laps, and Mike Gray, with a 22 lap 5:09.9 pace with 2 laps. Fifth, third, sixth, third, fifth, first, eighth, third, first, sixth, second, fifth, third, seventh, eighth, third, first, sixth, second, third, fifth, seventh. After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Ryan D, with a 22 lap 5:0 flat pace with 5 laps, Mikey, with a 22 lap 5:06.6 pace with 6 laps, and Bill Conway, with a 22 lap 5:06.8 pace with 6 laps.
3:15 remaining. Conway up top, 22.504.
Sixth,
Trying to get to that
first,
TQ. Chris holding on to it.
fifth, seventh, third,
No pressure,
first,
Bill.
third, fifth, sixth, fourth, third, seventh, eighth, first, fifth, second, sixth, fourth, After 2 minutes 15 seconds, the top drivers are Bill Conway, with a 22-lap 5:02.1 pace with 9 laps, Mikey, with a 22-lap 5:09.5 pace with 9 laps, and Mike Gray, with a 21-lap 5:02.7 pace with 8 laps. Third, first, seventh, sixth, fifth, fourth, eighth, first, third, fifth, sixth, fourth, third.
22,501 for him. Can he get a number? No. Still holds 22,501.
Fourth. Sixth.
Push.
Second. 2 minutes left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Bill Conway, with a 22-lap 5:01.8 pace with 12 laps, Connor Hawkins, with a 21-lap 5:06.8 pace with 12 laps, and Ryan D, with a 21-lap 5:09.3 pace with 11 laps.
22.5 flat, keep going.
Third, fourth,
140 left to go. Bill trying to take the TQ from Chris.
Sixth,
he can explain that to him later.
Seventh,
but right now he's doing it.
Fourth, sixth,
23,513. Go ahead, Nat.
First, second, seventh.
That was probably the cleanest little getaway you got tonight.
Third,
1:15 remaining.
Fifth. After 3 minutes 46 seconds, the top drivers are Bill Conway, with a 22-lap 5:0.2 pace with 16 laps, Ryan D, with a 21-lap 5:04 flat pace with 14 laps, and Connor Hawkins, with a 21-lap 5:06.3 pace 1 minute laps. Sixth, second, third, fourth, seventh, first, fifth, second, sixth, third, seventh, first, fifth, fourth, second, third,
35 seconds
sixth,
remaining.
First, second, fourth, fifth, seventh. After 4 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Bill Conway, with a 22-lap 5:01.7 pace with 19 laps, Ryan D, with a 22-lap 5:12.5 pace with 18 laps, and Connor Hawkins, with a 21-lap 5:03.6 pace with 18 laps. Third, first, sixth, second, fifth, seventh, first, third, second, sixth, fourth.
There's the time. Keep going till I call your name. Keep going till I call your name.
First, Bill Conway done with a 22-lap 5:0.7 result. Third, Connor Hawkins
Bill, you're
done with a
done.
21-lap
Connor,
5:04.3 result. Second,
Brandon, you're done.
Sixth. Fourth, Brandon Vandewater
Mike,
done
you're
with a
done.
20-lap 5:05.1 result. Fifth, Mike Gray done with a 20-lap
Ryan, you're
5:05.3 result. Second, Ryan D done with a 22-lap
Craig, you're done.
5:09.3 result. Seventh, Craig Fuller done with an 18-lap 5:18.2
And
result.
Pete, you're done.
All drivers are finished. Sixth, Pete Ryan done with a 19-lap 5:19.3 result. The race is completed.
round one of Q2. Come on, let's get them on the track. Marshals are going to be Buggy, Chris Gray, Bill Conway, Ryan D.
Currently up, race number 1. 2WD Stadium Truck 13.5T. Heat 1 of 2. Race order is: Car 1 Mark Dixon. Car 2 Mike Gray. Car 3 Keith Cochran. Car 4 Mikey. Car 5 Tim Hewitt. Marshals are: Car 1 Chris Gray. Car 2 Bill Conway. Car 3 Ryan D. Car 4 Connor Hawkins. Car 5 Jimmy Ramsey. Car 6 Brandon Vandewater. Car 7 Mike Gray. Car 8 Tim Hewitt.
Alrighty. Just waiting for Keith. Keith, they didn't catch it. Keith, go through the line again. Yeah. All right, on the tone, Mark. Mike. Keith. And Tim.
First. Third. Second. First. Third. Fourth. First. Second. After 45 seconds, the top drivers are Mark Dixon, with a 22-lap 5:02.5 pace with 3 laps, Mike Gray, with a 22-lap 5:03 flat pace with 3 laps, and Tim Hewitt, with a 21-lap 5:02.8. Second. Third. Fourth. Second. First. Second. Fourth. Fourth. First. Second. Dirt. After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Mark Dixon, with a 22 lap 5:03.9 pace with 6 laps, Mike Gray, with a 22 lap 5:05.6 pace with 6 laps, and Keith Cochran, with a 19 lap 5:15.1 pace with 5 laps. Dirt. First. Second. Fourth. Dirt. First. Second. Dirt. Second. First. After 2 minutes 16 seconds, the top drivers are Mike Gray, with a 22 lap 5:06.7 pace with 9 laps, Mark Dixon, with a 22 lap 5:10.6 pace with 9 laps, and Tim Berhewitt, with a 19 lap 5:12.4 pace with 7 laps. Third. Second. First. Fourth. Third. Second. First. Fourth. Third. First. Second. Fourth. 2 minutes left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Mike Gray, with a 22 lap 5:08.3 pace with 12 laps, Mark Dixon, with a 22 lap 5:13.1 pace with 12 laps, and Tim Berhewitt, with a 19 lap 5:04 flat pace with 10 laps. First. Third. Fourth. Second. Second. Third. Fourth. First. Second. Third. Fourth. After 3 minutes 47 seconds, the top drivers are Mike Gray, with a 22 lap 5:13.3 pace with 15 laps, Mark Dixon, with a 21 lap 5:03.4 pace with 15 laps, and Tim Berhewitt, with a 19 lap 5:06 lap 8 pace with 13 laps. First. Second. Third. Fourth. First. Second. Third. Fourth. First. Second. After 4 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Mike Gray, with a 22 lap 5:11.9 pace with 18 laps, Mark Dixon, with a 21 lap 5:0.7 pace with 18 laps, and Tim Berhewitt, with a 19 lap 5:09.7 pace with 15 laps. First. Second. Fourth. Third. First. Second. Fourth. Third. First. Second. Mark Dixon done with a 21 lap 5:0.4 result.
Mark, you're done.
Fourth. Keith
Looking
Cochran
for
done with a
Keith.
17 lap
He's done now.
5:02.4
Tim and
result.
Mike Gray, you're still alive.
Third. Tim Berhewitt done with an 18 lap 5:02.5 result. All drivers are finished. First. Mike Gray done with a 22 lap 5:10.7 result.
Nice run, Mike, going up 4 spots to number 4 overall. Way to go.
The race is completed.
hey, ain't me no butt munching going on. All right, on the tone, Ryan D. Give me 1 second. I got you. On the tone. Chris, Bill, Brandon, Josh, and Brandon.
First, second, third, second, third, sixth, fourth, third, second, first, second, fifth. After 45 seconds, the top drivers are Josh Premata, with a 23 lap 5:11.2 pace with 2 laps, Brandon Vandewater, lap 5:04.4 pace with 2 laps, and Brandon C., with a 22 lap 5:04.5 pace with 2 laps. Second, first, sixth, third, second, fifth, fourth, first, sixth, second, third, fifth, first, sixth, second, first, fourth, fifth, second. After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Ryan D., with a 23 lap 5:12.6 pace with 6 laps, Josh Premata, with a 22 lap 5:0.6 pace with 6 laps, and Brandon Vandewater, with a 22 lap 5:01.1 pace with 5 laps. Fifth, sixth, first, third, fourth, second, fifth, first, sixth, second, fifth, third, fourth, first, second, sixth, fifth, third, first. After 2 minutes 15 seconds, the top drivers are Ryan D., with a 23 lap 5:05.8 pace with 10 laps, Chris Gray, with a 23 lap 5:12.8 pace with 9 laps, and Brandon Vandewater, with a 22 lap 5:02.4 pace with 9 laps. Second, sixth, fifth, fourth, third, first, second, sixth, fifth, fourth, third, first, second, fifth, sixth, third, fourth, first, second. 2 minutes left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Ryan D., with a 23 lap 5:10 flat pace with 13 laps, Chris Gray, with a 23 lap 5:11.7 pace with 13 laps, and Brandon Vandewater, with a 23 lap 5:13.3 pace with 12 laps.
Ryan D. at top 23.508, Chris Gray 23.511, Vanderwater 23.512, Ramada 22.503, Conway 22.504,
first,
and Brandon 20.507, excuse me.
third,
1:20 to go.
First, fifth, second, sixth, fourth, third. After 3 minutes 46 seconds, the top drivers are Ryan D., with a 23 lap 5:07.8 pace with 16 laps, Chris Gray, with a 23 lap 5:11 flat pace with 16 laps, and Brandon Vandewater, 1 minute left, 23 lap 5:11.6 pace with 16 laps. First, fifth, second, sixth, third, fourth, first, fifth, second, sixth, third, first, fifth, second, fifth, sixth, third, first, fourth. After 4 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Ryan D., with a 23 lap 5:07 flat pace with 20 laps, Chris Gray, with a 23 lap 5:10.4 pace with 19 laps, and Brandon Vandewater, with a 23 lap 5:11.6 pace with 19 laps. Second, fifth, sixth, third, first, fourth, second, sixth, first, third, fifth, second, fourth. First, Ryan D. done with a 23 lap 5:06 flat result. Sixth, Brandon C. done with a 20 lap 5:02.9 result. Third, Brandon Vandewater done with a 22 lap 5:01.5 result. Second, Chris Gray done with a 23 lap 5:09.6 result.
Everybody is
Fourth,
finished.
Josh Cremata done with a 22 lap 5:07.4 result. All drivers are finished. Fifth, Bill Conway done with a 22 lap 5:10.6 result. The race is completed.
Sorry guys, computer's on the fritz. Alright, we get everybody check in. John Newman, check in. There he is. Alright, on the tone, Brandon C. Craig Neat. Newman. Pete Ryan. Craig. Nicholas.
First, second, second, third, fourth, sixth, first, fourth, second, sixth, fourth, first, sixth. After 45 seconds, the top drivers are Brandon C. with a 22 lap 5:13.4 pace with 3 laps, John Newman with a 20 lap 5:03.3 pace with 2 laps, and Craig Neat with a 19 lap 5:02.2 pace with 2 laps. Second, fourth, fourth, first, third, sixth, second, third, fifth, first, sixth, sixth, second, third, fourth, first. After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Brandon C., with a 21 lap 5:03.9 pace with 6 laps, John Newman, with a 21 lap 5:10.2 pace with 5 laps, and Craig Neat, with a 20 lap 5:09.8 pace with 5 laps. 5th, 6th, 2nd, 3rd, 1st, 5th, 4th, 2nd, 3rd, 6th, 1st, 5th, 4th, 2nd, 3rd, 1st, 6th. After 2 minutes 16 seconds, the top drivers are Brandon C., with a 21 lap 5:01.3 pace with 9 laps, John Newman, with a 21 lap 5:13.3 pace with 8 laps, and Craig Neat, with a 20 lap 5:08.4 pace with 8 laps. 4th, 5th, 2nd, 3rd, 1st, 6th, 3rd, 5th, 2nd, 1st, 5th, 6th, 3rd, 3rd, 4th, 1st, 5th. 2 minutes left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Brandon C., with a 21 lap 5:01.7 pace with 12 laps, Craig Neat, with a 21 lap 5:14.4 pace with 11 laps, and John Newman, with a 20 lap 5:0.9 pace with 11 laps. 2nd, 6th, 3rd, 1st, 4th, 4th, 2nd, 1st, 6th, 4th, 3rd, 4th, 2nd, 1st, 6th, 4th, 3rd, 5th. After 3 minutes 46 seconds, the top drivers are Brandon C., with a 21 lap 5:04.6 pace with 15 laps, Craig Neat, with a 21 lap 5:14.4 pace with 14 laps, and John Newman, with a 20 lap 5:07.1 pace with
1 minute left to
laps.
go. Order is Brandon C., Craig Neat, John,
First,
Pete, Craig, Nicholas.
4th, 5th, 2nd, 6th, 1st, 3rd, 5th, 6th, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. After 4 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Brandon C., with a 21 lap 5:02.3 pace with 18 laps, Craig Neat, with a 20 lap 5:02.3 pace with 17 laps, and John Newman, with a 20 lap 5:05.5 pace with 17 laps. 6th, 2nd, 1st, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 2nd, 6th, 1st, 3rd, 4th, 2nd, 5th, 6th. First Brandon C. done with a 21 lap 5:10.1
Brandon
result.
C., John, you're done.
John Newman done with a 20 lap 5:05.8 result.
Craig.
Fourth Craig Fuller done with a 19 lap
Fuller and Craig Neat, you're
5:07.1
done.
result. Second
two
Craig Neat
Brandon,
done with
two
a 21 lap 5:14.1 result.
Everybody is
Pete
done.
Ryan done with a 19 lap 5:16.7 result.
All right, drop them. Come
All
back out
drivers
to
are
Marshall.
finished.
Fast guys in
Sixth
buggy.
Nicholas 1 Kincaid done
Let's
with
get
an 18
them
lap
checked in.
5:14.2 result. The race is
Last
completed.
chance before we hit
Currently
the
up,
main.
race number 4. 2 WD buggy 17.5 T. Heat 2 of 2. Race order is: Car 1 Chris Gray. Car 2 Bill Conway. Car 3 Ryan D. Car 4 Connor Hawkins. Car 5 Jimmy Ramsey. Car 6 Brandon Van Water. Car 7 Mike Gray. Car 8 Tim Hewitt. Marshals are: Car 1 Brandon C. Car 2 Craig Neat. Car 3 John Newman. Car 4 Pete Ryan. Car 5 Craig Fuller. Car 6 Nicholas 1 Kincaid. Car 7 Mike.
you think I'm gonna run that bullshit in that VTA car? Craig, can you readjust the pipe at the end there once you flip him over? I'm gonna set you guys off, then I gotta use the bathroom for a second. So get them checked in. Tim, check in. Did you turn the pipe, Craig? Did you, that pipe right there, can you just kick it in? Yep, I appreciate you. Yep, perfect. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, to the straight. To the straight. Oh, he got all the grip. He's using SXT Max Paws on the Tone Chris Gray. Come on, Bill, handle that. He said you're light work. On the Tone. Bill Conway, Ryan D, Connor, Jim Ramsey, Brandon, Mike Gray, and Tim. Come on, Tim. Show them what they're working with.
First. Second. First. Fourth. Second. Fifth. Fifth. Fourth. Second. Fourth. First. Sixth. Fourth. Eighth. Seventh. Fifth. Second. Third. First. After 45 seconds, the top drivers are Connor Hawkins, with a 23-lap 5:01.1 pace with 3 laps, Chris Gray, with a 23-lap 5:05.3 pace with 3 laps, and Bill Conway, with a 23-lap 5:05.6 pace with 3 laps. 6th. 4th. 8th. 6th. 7th. 3rd. 3rd. 1st. 4th. 6th. 8th. 6th. 8th. 2nd. 2nd. 1st. 4th. 8th. 6th. 6th. 3rd. 2nd. 1st. 8th. 4th. After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Connor Hawkins, with a 23-lap 5:00 laps, Bill Conway, with a 23-lap 5:04.8 pace with 6 laps, and Chris Gray, with a 23-lap 5:05.6 pace with 6 laps. 7th. 3rd. 5th. 2nd. 6th. 1st. 4th. 8th. 6th. 3rd. 2nd. 5th. 1st. 7th. 4th. 8th. 2nd. 3rd. 5th. 7th. 1st. 6th. 4th. 8th. 3rd. After 2 minutes 15 seconds, the top drivers are Connor Hawkins, with a 23-lap 5:01.9 pace with 9 laps, Bill Conway, with a 23-lap 5:02.
30 remaining, Connor Hawkins, 23.502, Chris Gray, 23.506, Conway, 23.511, Jimmy, 22.504, Mike Gray, 21.504, Vanderwater, 21.513, Tim, 21.514, and Ryan, 25.03.
4th, 7th, 2nd, 1st, 3rd, 5th, 8th, 6th, 4th, 2nd, 7th, 1st, 3rd. 2 minutes left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Connor Hawkins, with a 23-lap
After this, I got a couple announcements.
Laps, Chris Gray, with a 23-lap 5:06.9 pace with 13 laps, and Bill Conway, with a 23-lap 5:09 flat pace with 13 laps. 5th, 7th, 4th, 7th, 2nd, 6th, 1st, 3rd, 6th, 5th, 4th, 2nd, 8th, 6th, 3rd, 2nd, 6th, 4th, 8th,
Oh, you know Chris got into it. You can hear him on the stand.
Third. Fifth. After 3 minutes 46 seconds, the top drivers are Connor Hawkins, with a 23 lap 5:07.4 pace with 16 laps, Chris Gray, with a 23 lap 5:11.8 pace with 16
Bill
laps,
trying to sneak it
and Bill
there
Conway,
in on the
with a
inside.
23 lap
Connor holding
5:12.7
on.
pace with 16 laps. Fourth.
Trying to
Sixth.
use them on-road moves.
Second. Seventh. First. Third. Fifth. Eighth. Fourth. Second. Sixth.
Ooh, Connor going to go wide. Bill going to take to the inside.
Seventh. Eighth. Fifth.
Brandon, that was a good move by Bill. Way to go. Good driving, good driving. I'm liking what I'm seeing. We got improvement.
Fifth. Second. After 4 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Connor Hawkins, with a 23 lap 5:08.4 pace with 19 laps, Chris Gray, with a 23 lap 5:09.5 pace with 20 laps, and Bill Conway, with a 23 lap 5:11.1 pace with 19 laps. Fourth. Third. First. Sixth. Eighth. Seventh. Fifth. Second. Fourth. Third. First. Fifth. Seventh. Seventh. Second. Fifth. Fourth. Third. First. Sixth. Seventh. Seventh. Second Chris Gray done with a 23 lap 5:08.2 result. Fifth Ryan D done with a 21 lap 5:06 flat result. Fourth Jimmy Ramsey done with a 22 lap 5:04.7 result. Third Bill Conway done with a 23 lap 5:09.5 result. First Connor Hawkins done with a 23 lap 5:07.7 result. Eighth Brandon Vandewater done with a 21 lap 5:10.3
Well
result.
done.
Eighth
Connor
Mike
going to
Gray
take
done
the
with a
win.
21 lap 5:13
Take
flat
the
result.
TQ. Everybody going
All
to bump
drivers
up
are
their
finished.
pace. This is
Eighth
going to be
Tim
an
Lee done with a
interesting
21 lap
main.
5:14.2 result.
Get them ready for the
race
main.
is complete.
Drifters, if you want to pause on the track and give me your attention. Drifters, if you want to pause on the track and give me your attention. Sundays, over here. Drifters, Sundays are $10 sessions now. Sundays, $10 sessions. $10 for Sunday drifts. All right, guys, got about 5 minutes before the B main of stadium. About 5 minutes. B main, get him on the track. B main, A main and Buggy, you guys are marshals. B main and stadium, Mike, Brandon, Mark Dixon, Keith, Tim. right, we're gonna get them lined up. Mike in the number 1, pull him up front. Line up behind Mike, line up behind the red truck. Tim's checking it in. All right, on the tone. 2 going to the A. Good luck, drivers.
First.
1, 2, and 3 down the straightaway they go.
Fourth.
Brandon trying to get the back in front of Mark for that last bump spot.
First. Second. Third. Fourth. Fifth. First. After 45 seconds, the top drivers are Mike Gray, with a 21 lap 507.9 pace with 3 laps, Mark Dixon,
Don't worry, Brandon, Sunday's
lap
coming.
501.7 pace with 2 laps, and Pete Cochran, with an 18 lap 507.7 pace with 2 laps. Second, third, fourth, fifth, first, second,
Watch the end of the straight, watch the end of the straight.
fifth, first, second, third, fourth, first, second.
Right now, it is
After 1 minute 30 seconds.
Gray, Mark Dixon,
with a
and
22
Keith.
lap 513.3 pace with 6 laps. Mark Dixon, with a 21 lap 503.8 pace with 6 laps. And Keith Cochran, with a 19 lap
Mike right now, your
505.5
leader,
pace with
going
5 laps.
to the A. Dixon right behind him. 1 and
First.
2 trying to duke it out for the number 1 spot.
Third,
Brandon
First.
coming in hot to the inside, to the inside. All red is your leader, all red is your leader.
fourth, first, third, second, fourth.
We got a lead chain, Mark Dixon now. Mike Gray to number 2, Brandon C. I think Brandon C may have got his lap back. Now he might be on the lead lap now.
509.2 pace with 9 laps, and Brandon C. with a 19 lap 513.6 pace with 8
Wow.
laps. Fifth, first, third, second, fourth, fifth, first, second,
You're 1 and 2 going back at it for the lead. Everybody's having a turn in the wall. There's another one.
first, second, third. 2 minutes left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Mark Dixon, with a 21 lap 505.6 pace with 12 laps, Mike Gray, with a 21 lap 505.9 pace with 12 laps, and Brandon C., with a 19 lap 509.9 pace with 11 laps.
Your leader,
Fourth.
pop the ball cup.
Fifth, first, second, third, fourth, first, fifth, third,
He said, hold on real quick. Let me pop it back on. Marshall, go back to your spot. Marshall. Thank you.
fourth, first,
Right now, Brandon C has to get a full lap back.
second.
And now he has taken the spot. Can he get it back on the track?
After 3 minutes 46 seconds, the top drivers are Mark Dixon, with a 21 lap 503.2 pace with 15 laps, Brandon C., with a 19 lap 5.0 flat pace with 14 laps, and Mike Gray, with a 13 lap
1 minute
308.9
to
pace
go.
with 1 minute laps. third,
And the deed
first,
might
second,
be done
fifth,
as Dixon and Brandon see.
third, first, second, fourth, first, third, second, fourth,
30 seconds left. And he's going to
after
finish.
4 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Mark Dixon, with a 21 lap 5:05.9 pace with 18 laps, Brandon C., with
20
a 20 lap
seconds.
5:10.8 pace with 17 laps, and Tim Briute, with a 19 lap 5:12.1 pace with 16 laps. Fifth, first, second, fourth, third, fifth, first, second,
Tone's about to expire.
fourth,
There it is.
fifth Mike Gray done with a 16
Mike,
lap
you are
5:02.2
finished.
result.
Mark, you're done.
First Mark Dixon done
Brandon,
with a
you're
21
done.
lap
Get him on the
5:03.5
charger.
result. Second Brandon
going,
C. done
keep
with a
going,
20
keep
lap
going.
5:06.9 result.
Keith, you're done.
Cochran done with
And
18
Tim.
lap 5:14.1 result. All drivers are finished. Third Tim Briute done with a 19 lap 5:15.6 result. The race is completed. Currently up, race number 2. 2WD Buggy 17.5T. B main. Race order is: Car 1 Craig Need. Car 2 Tim Briute. Car 3 John Newman. Car 4 Craig Fuller. Car 5 Pete Ryan. Car 6 Nicholas 1 Kincaid. Car 7 Mikey.
All right, let's get a lineup. We got a couple drivers I'm missing. They're making their way out to the track. John Newman, you are up. John Newman. One more call, John Newman. Last call. Nope. Going once. Twice. Sold. Line them up. All right, on the tone. 2 going to the 8. Good luck, drivers. Hurry up, grab your car, John. John, grab your car.
First, second, third,
Grab her and set her down.
fourth, fifth. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. First, after 45 seconds, the top drivers are Craig Neat, with a 20-lap 5:01.6 pace with 3 laps, Tim Brewitt, with a 20-lap 5:08.4 pace with 2 laps, and Pete Ryan, with a 18-lap 5:08.5 pace with 2 laps. Second, third, fourth, fifth. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. First, second, sixth,
Good save, Craig.
third,
You hit the brake.
fourth, fifth. First. After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Tim Brewitt, with a 21-lap 5:06 flat pace with 6 laps, Craig Neat, with a 19-lap 5:03.3 pace with 5 laps, and Pete Ryan, with a 19-lap 5:15.3 pace with 5 laps. Sixth, second, third, fourth, first, fifth, sixth, second, third, first, fourth, fifth, sixth, second, first, third, fourth. After 2 minutes 15 seconds, the top drivers are Tim Brewitt, with a 21-lap pace with 9 laps, Craig Neat, with a 20-lap 5:09.9 pace with 8 laps, and Pete Ryan, with a 19-lap 5:14.1 pace with 8 laps. Sixth, second, fifth, first, third, sixth, second, fourth, fifth, first, sixth, third, fourth, second, fifth, first. 2 minutes left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Tim Brewitt, with a 21-lap 5:10.4 pace with 12 laps, Craig Neat, with a 19-lap 5:02.5, and Pete Ryan, with a 18-lap 5:04.5 pace with 10 laps. Sixth, third, fourth, second, first, fifth, sixth, third, fourth, first, second, fifth. Sixth, third, fourth, second, first, fifth. After 3 minutes 46 seconds, the top drivers are Tim Brewitt, with a 21-lap 5:11 flat pace with 15 laps, Craig Neat, with a 19-lap 5:0.5 pace with 14 laps, and Pete Ryan, with an 18-lap 5:01.4 pace with 15 laps. Sixth, third, second, fourth, first, fifth, sixth, second, third, fourth, first.
45 seconds. We got Tim and Craig going to the A. I don't want to say too much. They get a little nervous.
Second, third, fourth, first, sixth. After 4 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Tim Brewitt,
Come on, baby,
with a
keep it together.
21-lap 5:12.6 pace with 18 laps, Craig Neat, with a 20-lap 5:10.4 pace with 17 laps, and Pete Ryan, with a 19-lap 5:15.9 pace with 16 laps.
Tim with a commanding lead. Craig in the number 2, Nick in the number 3.
Fourth, first,
Tim coming up on
sixth,
the leaders again.
fifth, second, third, first, fourth,
Terrific
sixth.
improvement
John
from
Newman
Tim.
done with a 16 lap
Glad
5
to see a
1.5
local guy
result.
get better and better and better each week. He is out.
Fifth, Craig Fuller done with an 18 lap 5
John,
8.1
Craig,
result.
you guys are done. Tim and Craig. Craig, you still need to finish.
Pete Ryan done
Craig,
with a 19
Craig,
lap 5 16
finish.
flat
You're
result.
not done.
First, Timber you done with a 21
Get
lap
that car,
5
pink car, turn him,
16.5
turn him.
result. Fourth, Nicholas 1 Kincaid done with a 19 lap 5 20.2 result. All drivers are
Craig
finished.
Pete was getting ready to
Second,
take
Craig
that
Mead
bump
done with
spot.
a 20 lap 5
Craig.
27.6 result.
Until I call your name, you are not done. Even Craig with his 32-second lap still held the number 2 spot. All right, let's get a lineup. I need my marshals out on the track from the B main. They're gonna bring them to you, yep. Ryan D is up front. Chris Gray is right there. Bill Conway, yep. And we got Brandon, yep. And we got Josh, once he makes his way to the check-in line. Check in, Josh. Mr. F1, come on. Mohawk with the faux hawk. Oh boy, it's an interesting grid. All right, on the tone, guys. This is your A. Wow, clean start, clean start. Wow, good go. And Josh rolls through. Josh, the only one causing calamity.
First, second, third, fourth,
Oh,
fifth,
that's gonna hurt.
sixth,
Leaders coming up hot. You better go, 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 go. 1
Seven.
through 4, all headed down the straightaway. It's a choo-choo train.
second, third, fourth,
6 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in this A final at Stadium. Josh in the wall. Wait for the
First.
leaders to go by. We got Ryan, Chris Gray, Conway.
After 45
Vanderwater
seconds,
looking to go.
top drivers
It takes
are Ryan
Conway
Dean
out.
with a 31 lap
He's going to wait. That's how they do it. That's how we do it,
with a
Round
31
Tom.
lap 7:13 flat pace with 3 laps, and Bill Conway with a
Good
30 lap
sportsmanship from
7:10.7
Brandon.
pace with 3 laps.
Ryan D, your leader. Chris
Seven.
Gray trying to get to the back of him.
Six.
There's a little bit of a gap. Bill
First.
Conway,
Second.
your number 3 driver. Brandon in the number 4 spot.
Fourth.
Dixon, Brandon
Fifth.
C, and Josh.
Sixth.
That is
First.
your A final grid.
Second, third,
B A main of two-wheel
Fifth.
buggy.
sixth,
He's pulling.
first, second,
Come on, Chris, dig deep. You got it.
fourth, fifth. After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top
Ooh,
drivers
good
are Ryan
save.
Dean with a
Good
32
save.
lap 7:08
That'd
flat
be
pace with 6
catastrophic
laps.
for your number 2
Chris Gray
driver.
with a 31 lap 701.7
Number
pace with
one
6
driver
laps.
going through
And
traffic,
Bill
going to
Conway
slow up.
with
That's
a
going to give
29 lap
Chris
7.4
the
pace
advantage.
with 6 laps.
Coming hot on his heels
6.
down the straightaway they go.
First.
1 and 2.
Second.
1.6 in between 1 and 2.
Fifth.
Conway in that number
First.
3 spot, hoping the leaders get into it with each other.
Sixth. Third. Fourth. Fifth. First. Second. Sixth. Third. Fourth.
4:50 remaining.
Fifth.
Vanderwater
First.
now has gone back to Bill.
After 2 minutes,
They
15
touch
seconds,
again.
The top drivers are Ryan D.
Bill might
with
have
a
knocked
32
the
lap
circuit board loose with that
705.7
one.
pace with 10 laps. Chris Gray with a 32 lap 710.4 pace with 10 laps.
Now
And
we
Bill
got the
Conway
leaders coming
with a
up
30
on
lap
3 and 4.
709.8 pace with 9 laps.
All green
Sixth.
is your 2.
First.
All white is your number 1.
Second.
Your 2's trying to get
Fourth.
around Vanderwater to get up to the number 1.
Sixth.
Ryan D.
First. Third. Second. Fourth. Fifth. Sixth.
Set number 2. Marshall.
First. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Sixth.
Your leader rolls it over in front of the driver's
Second.
stand.
After 3 minutes, the top drivers are Ryan D. with a 32 lap 702.8
Number 2
pace
coming
with
up on
13
lap
laps.
traffic. All green,
Chris
yellow
Gray
wheels is
with
your
a
number 2
31 lap
leader.
709 flat pace with 13
Coming
laps.
up on the back
and
of
Bill
Dixon.
Conway with a 29 lap 702.6 pace with 12 laps. First. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Sixth. Second. First. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Second. Sixth. First. Third.
Keep digging, Chris. Keep
Second.
digging. Stay on the
Fourth.
lead lap.
Fifth. Sixth. First. After 3 minutes 46 seconds, the top drivers are Ryan D. with a 32 lap 704.7 pace with 17 laps. Chris Gray with a 31
We
lap
got a battle through the
704.5
bottom
pace
of
with
the board.
16 laps.
Dixon,
And Bill
Brandon C,
Conway
and
with a
Vanderwater
30
all on
lap
top of each other.
710.8 pace with 15 laps.
Brandon C trying to take his
Second.
spot back. Vanderwater
Fourth.
is trying to succeed as
Fifth.
well.
Sixth. First. Third. Second. Fourth. Fifth. First.
Conway still holding on to that number 3 spot.
Sixth.
Chris Gray and Ryan
Second.
D.
Fourth. Fifth. First.
2:30 remaining.
After 4 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Ryan D. with a
Leader
32
gets
lap
lucky
703.9 pace with
I got
20
the back
laps.
straight. Watch
Chris
the
Gray
back straight.
with a
Watch the back
31 lap
straight. Watch the back straight.
704.2 pace with 19
Clear.
laps. And Bill Conway with a 30 lap 707.7 pace with 19 laps. Second. Sixth. Fourth. Fifth. First. Third. Second.
2 minutes left to go.
Fourth. First. Third. 2 minutes left. Second. Fifth. Sixth. Fourth. First. Third. Second.
1:45
After 5
remaining.
minutes 17 seconds, the top drivers are Ryan D. with a 32 lap 709.2 pace with 23 laps. Chris Gray with a 31 lap 704.7 pace with 23 laps. And Bill Conway with a 30 lap 707.7 pace with 22 laps. Fifth. Fourth. First. Sixth. Third. Second. Fifth. Fourth. First. Sixth. Third. Second. Fifth. Fourth. First. Sixth. Third. Second. Fifth. 1 minute left. First. After 6 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Ryan D. with a 32 lap 707.5 pace with 27 laps, Chris Gray with a 31 lap 703.8 pace with 26 laps, and Bill Conway with a
45
30 lap
seconds remaining.
705.4 pace with 25 laps. Sixth. Fourth. Third. Second. Fifth. First. Sixth. Fourth. Second. Third. Fifth. First. Sixth. Fourth. Second. Third. first. Fourth. After 6 minutes 47 seconds, the top drivers are Ryan D, with a 32 lap 7:08 flat pace with 30 laps, Chris Gray, with a 31 lap 7:02.9 pace with 29 laps, and Bill Conway, with a 30 lap 7:04.5 pace with 28 laps.
Keep going,
Sixth.
keep going, keep going.
Second.
Chris Gray, Bill Conway, you're done.
First.
Brandon C, you're done.
Fourth. Second, Chris Gray done with a 31 lap 7:02.4 result. Third, Bill Conway done with a 30 lap 7:03.5 result. Sixth, Brandon C done with a 28 lap 7:05.1 result. First, Ryan D done with a 32 lap 7:07.4 result. Fifth, Mark Dixon done with a 29 lap 7:11.2 result. All drivers are finished. Fourth, Brandon Vandewater done with a 30 lap 7:12.7
Come see
result.
me over at the podium. 1, 2, and 3. Come see me at the podium.
The race is completed.
All right, can I get a lineup? Josh, you line them up. I need marshals on the track. Craig, can you volunteer for me? These dudes are 21 front. got my lineup. I got my marshals on the tone drivers.
First, second, third,
All right.
fourth,
See what your order brings.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. After 45 seconds, the top drivers are Connor Hawkins, with a 32-lap 7:11.8 pace with 3 laps, Bill Conway, with a 30-lap
Oh, we got a race now.
7:01.5 pace with 3 laps, and Jimmy Ramsey, with a 29-lap 7:03.1 pace with 3 laps. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. First, second, third,
Clean driving,
fourth,
clean driving.
fifth, 6,
Pressure. Make him have the
First.
pressure. Bill with the airmail,
10,
letting them know he's there.
fourth, fifth,
Jimmy, you
6,
better pull it.
7, 8. First,
Squeeze it.
9,
Bill's trying to make it know he's there.
fourth, fifth, 6, 10.
You gotta come drive that Euro
After 1
truck.
minute
You gotta get on
30
that on-road
seconds, the
practice,
top drivers
Jimmy.
are Connor Hawkins, with a 32-lap 7:09.7 pace with 6 laps, Jimmy Ramsey, with a 30-lap 7:07.9 pace with 6
Oh,
laps.
Jimmy's gonna
Bill
crack.
Conway, with a
Bill gonna
30-lap
get the pressure.
7:11.1 pace with 6 laps. 7, 8. First,
Put your head down, driver. You got it.
third, fourth,
Bill now gonna take that number 2 spot back. It's Connor, Bill, Chris Gray, Ryan D, Jimmy Ramsey, Mike Gray, Brandon C, Tim, Brandon, and Craig.
second,
This is a
third,
stacked A main here.
fifth, 6, 10.
A lot of local fans guys up here showing their
First.
stuff.
8, second, third, fourth, 9, fifth, 6, 10.
Keith,
First,
Keith.
after 2 minutes 16 seconds, the top drivers are Connor Hawkins, with a 32-lap 7:09.2 pace with 10 laps, Bill Conway, with a 30-lap 7:02 flat pace with 9 laps, and Chris Gray, with a 30-lap 7:09.9 pace with 9 laps. Second, third, fourth, 9, fifth, 6, 7, first, 8, 10, second,
4 minutes remaining. Connor, Bill, Chris,
9.
Ryan. See where your leaders are.
6, 7,
Bill coming down the
First.
straightaway.
8, second,
Chris has got a lap car behind him.
fourth, fifth, 9, 6, first, 7, 8.
Number 3 driver
Second.
coming up on you, Tim.
After 3 minutes 1
On
second,
green.
the top drivers are
Thank
Connor
you.
Hawkins, with a 32-lap 7:12.8 pace with 13 laps, Bill Conway, with a 31-lap 7:11.3 pace with 13 laps, and Chris Gray, with a 30-lap 7:05.4 pace with 12 laps. 10, third, fourth, fifth, 9, first, 6, 7, second, 8, third, 10, fourth, fifth, 9, first, 6, second, 7, 8, third, fourth, 10, fifth, 9, first, 6, second, 7, third, fourth. After 3 minutes 46 seconds, the top drivers are Connor Hawkins, with a 32-lap 7:11.9 pace with 16 laps, Bill Conway, with a 31-lap pace with 16 laps, and Ryan D, with a 30-lap 7:02.1 pace with 16 laps. 10, 8, 9, first, fifth, second, 6, 7, third, fourth, 8, 9, fifth, 10, first, 6, 7, second, third, 8.
Right now your leader, Connor, Bill, Ryan, Jimmy, Chris, Brandon.
First, 6, 7.
Mike, Tim, Brandon,
Second.
Vanderwater, and Greg. We got a bucket strike.
9.
Brandon, what that bucket do to you?
2 seconds. Top
Keith,
drivers
that's
are
not where that
2
goes.
minutes laps at 31 lap 7:07.1 pace with 19 laps. Ryan D with the 30 lap 7:0.3 pace with 19 laps, and Jimmy Ramsey with the 30 lap 7:02 flat pace with 19 laps. 10. Second. 5th.
145 remaining.
7th. 3rd. 4th. 1st. 8th. 9th. 2nd. 5th. 3rd. 6th. 7th. 10th. 4th. 1st. 8th. 2nd. 5th. 3rd. 9th. 6th. 4th. 1st.
Trying to take
10th.
that Nichols line there, Jim.
8th. 2nd.
Mike be so proud.
After 5 minutes 17 seconds, the top drivers are Connor Hawkins with the 31 lap 7:0.5 pace with 23 laps, Bill Conway with the 31 lap 7:05 flat pace with 23 laps, and Ryan D with the 31 lap 7:12.1 pace with 22 laps. 3rd. 9.
Greg don't know if he wants to stay in the race line or he wants to go outside.
1st. 7th. 10th.
He wants to go outside.
2nd. 9. 3rd. 6th. 1st. 7th. 4th. 2nd. 8th. 10th. 5th. 3rd. 9th. 6th. 1st. 4th. 2nd. 5th. 7th. 8th. After 6 minutes 3 seconds, the top drivers are Connor Hawkins with the 31 lap 7:0.6 pace with 26 laps, Bill Conway with the 31 lap 7:05.2 pace with 26 laps, and Ryan D with the 31 lap 7:13 flat pace with 25 laps. 9. 3rd. 6th. 1st. 10th. 2nd. 4th. 5th. 7th. 8th. 9th. 6th. 1st. 3rd. 2nd. 4th. 10th. 5th. 7th. 8th. 3rd.
All right,
1st.
looking for Tim. Everybody's done. Everybody's done.
4th. 5th.
Connor gonna take the win.
Sixth.
Bill, Ryan D,
10th.
your top 3.
7th. 3rd. 8th. After 6 minutes 48 seconds, the top drivers are Connor Hawkins with the 31 lap 7:02.4 pace with 29 laps, Bill Conway with the 31 lap 7:03.8 pace with 29 laps, and Ryan D with the 30 lap 7:01.4 pace with 29 laps. 1st. 2nd. 9th. 4th. 5th. 6th. 10th. 7th. 3rd. Ryan D done with a 30 lap 7:0.5 result. 8th. Brandon C done with a 28 lap 7:01.2 result. 1st. Connor Hawkins done with a 31 lap 7:01.6 result. 2nd. Bill Conway done with a 31 lap 7:03.5 result. 4th. Jimmy Ramsey done with a 30 lap 7:05.4 result. 9th. Brandon Vanderwater done with a 28 lap 7:05.7 result. 5th. Chris Gray done with a 30 lap 7:06.5 result. 6th. Mike Gray done with a 29 lap 7:08 flat result. 10th. Craig Neat done with a 26 lap 7:09 flat result. All drivers are finished. 7th. Timber Ute done with a 29 lap 7:12.6 result. The race is completed.